Welcome to Attican Plays Farm Manager 2021. All right, hi, this is Attican and welcome to Series 9, Episode 5 of Farm Manager 2021 on free mode, all extreme settings. Now, in the last episode, we got into some more fish and we opened up our frozen fish outfits and we expanded our smokehouses and I think it may have been last episode. I may have them confused now. Anyway, at some point we added sheep. It doesn't matter. We added sheep. We added this. We added this. We're doing all right. So I'm going to let this run. Well, let's see. It should be good now. Let me look at the budget, estimated budget. There we go. 747. So our goal is to do $1 million a month in projected profit, or what they call the estimated budget. The estimated budget, $1 million. That's our goal. That's how we'll know we've done a good job on Extreme, because it's free mode. It has no goals, has no requirements, and to me that's not acceptable. We've got to have a goal. So what I want to do now is expand into goats, because we're not doing anything with goats. So let's keep going. The goats are going to look very much like this right here. This is our sheep layout, and goats also live in the small sheds. So I'm going to go off and put some goats, I think, right down here where we've got nice space, and I will be back in a bit. Okay, I'm back, and you may notice something quite a bit different. Well, first of all, we've got all these goat pens here, goat sheds, but look at all these windmills. So what in the world happened? Why did I put so many windmills in? Well, because Dummy here did his favorite mistake in this game and ran out of headroom for staff, hit that 150 limit, and had to go off and do 30 days of research to allow us to hire more people. And then it came to me, well, if you're sitting there with cash in your pocket, you should be, any tycoon game, you should be continually reinvesting the cash in the best possible thing you could do. Well, at that point in time, with no opportunity to hire staff, the best thing that we could do is throw down windmills, because they do make a profit. They absolutely make a profit. In fact, we can see it in our budget, our monthly budget. We're getting $30,000 in revenue from these wind turbine stations, and they're each costing us, was it 400? Yeah, 392. They may cost more in this Extreme. I don't know. I don't totally trust the numbers, but we sure are. We should be making a profit. I've seen, as I put them in, I did notice that the budget went up a little bit, so we're up to 805. But part of that, of course, is now we've got goats. So as soon as the goats I took the goats as far as I could. Then when I realized I didn't have head count, I again went back to this. Every time the dude came in and we made some cash, I threw down some windmills, and I put them in the places where there was already power, so I didn't have to spend the $5,000 to put down another transformer, and places where I didn't see us expanding during this playthrough. So here, you can see, you get the idea. This was a good spot up here. There was a lot of room. Okay, so the good news here is that the goats produce at a rate of 64. Our sheep only produced at 21, so we know, because the ratios here are the same, the 250. Well, let me confirm that before I talk too much. Yeah, it's 250. We always need 250 per cycle to run the dairy processing. The goats will make 135 of either type of cheese out of that. So we know that we can confidently throw down 2 of these and put in organic and non-organic and keep those moving and sell our goat cheese. So if we look at the prices of goat, and we'll do it from the perspective of the buy price, of course, and we'll get like 45% of this, but the milk is $10.49, the goat's milk, the organic is $10.49, the goat's milk is $7. The goat cheese organic is $40.79, and the goat cheese is $27.19. So we can bump those up. We can do well with that. We're going to throw down a couple more of these dairy processing plants, and I think we'll probably give them. I wonder, could a road go down through there just for the sake of having it? Yeah, that looks nice. Okay. So I think what we'll do is put another warehouse in here for these two and another house. And I think let's do it just to be different. Let's put the house kind of back to back like that. And really this house would not need any decorations because there's tons of decorations for them to see. But we're going to give them anyway just to make it look nice. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll put one in each square. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Yeah. All right. And then we're going to put in a, do I have money? I don't have money. And then I'm going to let it run for a minute until we get some more money. And by the way, this is 8 goat sheds organic, 8 goat sheds non-organic. Kind of what you kind of expect. And you can see we're producing tons of milk. I'm fairly certain I've got the sell orders in there. I do. That's a good thing. So we should see that number go way up high and then loop down to 0. And now we're going to just wait and save some money, and we'll recruit while we're waiting. I'm trying to strictly follow our rule of 2,700 or less. See, Harriet's close, but no cigar. Okay, we got a couple. There, now we have money. Our money's coming back very quickly now. It feels more like you're playing a scenario now because our eco is very, very strong. All right, so let's go like this. Let's go all the way out. Let's give them a warehouse so they don't have to walk too far. We want to keep that efficiency very, very high. We could, in fact, turn it this way, which is actually closer right there at their entrance. So if we turn it like this and do it like that, that should be beautiful. And we'll keep recruiting. 25. Oh, shoot. I'm sorry, Darcy. I did not mean to hire you. Forgive me. I didn't mean to give you false hope. Okay. Should have been manufacturing. I'm not even sure if I looked at the right thing. No, we don't have any. All right, we'll wait till the 15th and recruit some more. And we should make enough money this month to get both of these in and have this completely fleshed out. Manufacturing, 25, 24 is good. All right, so now we've got enough for this one. And look at that, I made the same stupid mistake. Nia, I forgive me, dear, but bye. And Arthur, same spiel, bye. Doggone it. Okay. Oh, you know what I could have done with those two? I could have let a couple of those real expensive ones go. That wouldn't have been the worst thing in the world if I'd done that. That would have been a good idea, actually. Let's put some power in here. And let's assign some people. And we are going to make the goat cheese organic. Should have no trouble getting that going. We should have plenty of goat's milk. There we go. It's already up and running. All right, I will be back after I get both of these set up. I'm going to do a goat's milk organic and a goat's milk non-organic, and then we'll see where we stand. Okay, we're back. We've got a goat cheese, goat cheese, not milk, goat cheese organic, and a goat cheese, regular goat cheese. We've got our fully buffed people. Oh, and just a quick comment. I mean, look at these. Look at these people. Do you feel like we're recruiting for a fashion magazine? I mean, my God, are people that good looking in the real world? I can promise you they aren't. They aren't. Okay. So, let's take a look. Let's see what all this has meant to us. Budget of $863. See, we're creeping up. It's really hard to make big. Although I have noticed when you put in a new factory, it takes a minute. I think it's taking recent transactions to do the projections, and you've got this big expenditure for the factory. It takes a while for that to kind of roll off the average, and you just see the profit from what you're doing, right? And when that does, I've noticed you get a little bump. So I'm going to let this run for a minute. Just be patient for a minute. Let's see if we can cover our bills. I'm not sure. Yeah, I didn't think so. 357 wouldn't cover it. So we need about 500,000 a month just to keep from being negative. But look how quickly we're coming back. One more sell and we'll do it. We're looking really, really good, quite frankly. I love how we're looking right now. And I have to tell you, this has been a lot more fun than the scenarios, just because you have to think a little, at least a little bit, to kind of make the right decisions. And you can see we haven't even gone into, any of our cost control, which, by the way, is not the way to do this. If you're thinking of it as a tycoon game, the way to do it is make more revenue. I think I gave you a little sermon on that one of the earlier episodes. But okay, we're at 870, so we're creeping up there. Where are we annually? 11.1. That's pretty good. 870. And notice our money's coming back. So again, as I've said, we can invest in more things more quickly. So 873, 870, it's all kind of the same. So my theory of waiting a bit didn't prove out, did it? Let's figure out what we're going to do next. All right, I ran it forward a little bit more so that we would have enough money to put in a mill. Because what I want to do now is experiment with what can we do in terms of buying an input and creating a higher value add output, and would that work in extreme? So we've got the mill here, so I think we're going to work with wheat flour, and we're going to do. See, they won't fit that way. They'll have to go this way, like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a line down the middle. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, they will fit. Okay, so we're going to put in a mill. Put a road across here, and we'll probably set it up with maybe where we could put 4 mills and a warehouse and a ooh, that's gonna be tight. That's all right. We'll put a warehouse kind of turned this way, maybe right there. No, where's the middle? Shoot. The middle of this space. This is 1200, so it'd be 600. The middle's right off of that. Okay. So we'll put a road right there, and we'll put a warehouse right there. And in our first house, if we build out 4 of these, we'll need 2 houses, but we'll definitely put a house right here. Shoot. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The house would actually fit right there, wouldn't it? Sure it would. It would fit right there. Give it a little space, put in some more decorations. Okay. And put in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, crap. 9, 10. Ah, perfect. Okay, that'll work. All right, and building all this just so I can see the ratios, because I don't know them. Okay. Higher manufacturing. Oh, I didn't even check. There's enough for part of it. I think we'll put another power right here. Where can we connect it? Right there. $24. We could go ahead and build a second one, but I want to see what this looks like first. I need to see the ratios before we can actually say if we make money or not. And where are we? Budget 867. It's dropping a little. We picked up more maintenance, right? So let's assign you to work there. Let's change the production to organic. Wheat flour organic, that's what we're going to try first. So it's 200 to 100. So let's see. Wheat flour organic, input quantities 200, outputs 100. That's not right. Wheat organic is 345. So what's wrong with this? Oh. Don't mind all this. This is just Google Sheets crap. But anyway, this says that we can purchase the wheat flour organic at the current prices. I've got them loaded back here. At the current price, I just did them. We can purchase the wheat flour and grind it up and make 400 profit. Now that doesn't count. That's 400 per cycle. I don't know how many cycles they do in a month, but it's at least 10. It's maybe 15. 10 is, we could make 400 times 10, 4,000 a month. And our salaries for 4 people is going to cost us $12,000. So this would not be a great deal, would it? It would not be a great deal. In fact, I think we'll lose money on this. Let's just try it. Let's try it and see. And we do have purchase orders. I'm going to bump it up by 500 probably. Wheat. We've been buying it for other things. We'll make it 2,100. I'm going to bump this one up to 1,200. In case we put another one in and decide to lose money twice. Just to have balance. To make it look pretty, we'll lose more money. Oh wait, that's not right. I want the bio. Okay. I'm not sure why it isn't working. Why isn't it running? We're telling it to take wheat organic. Oh, they don't have wheat organic yet. All right, let's track something else here. Let's track wheat organic and and wheat flour. Oh. Forgot one little thing. They're probably walking miles to find this. We need a small silo, and if this is 2, 3, 4, we can put it right here. Would do just fine. There, they just got some. They walked off miles away. Now they'll get it quickly because they're getting it here. And we're grinding up wheat. There we go. And we are selling it, aren't we? We're not. We're really going to lose money on it if we just keep making it and not selling it. Sell above 0. Go. Uh, 28. Oh, look at that. The first one's hit right on 27, but she's not going to get higher because Oliver undercut her. He's at 24.46. We'll take him. All right, so now this thing is humming and probably losing us money at an incredible rate. Let's see. Now we're at 890. If anything, we've gone up a little bit. We should be churning through a little more food, drives that cost up. And factory income should be going up. Hopefully more than that went up. And more than that went up. But I don't think that's something we want to do long term, or even we don't really even want to do it now. What we need to be doing now is, if we're going to keep this, and we are, I'm not going to blow it up. If we're going to keep this, then we need to have, we need to get into farming, right? I mean, crops. Now, the question is, have we taken this? Have we gone as far as we can go reasonably without growing crops? In other words, have we, just by buying food, have we done all the animals? I think we've done all the animals. Oh, we haven't done bees. I know that. I don't know if they make enough money to. Oh, ostrich. Ostrich. We could do ostrich. That would be. I think that would be worth doing. I don't know. Yeah, they would definitely be worth doing, I believe. And now the pigs and the butchering, no. I am not a fan of any of that, because you have to pay so much to feed these animals to then butcher them. And it's so hard. You have to have so many of them to keep the slaughterhouses going. I just don't like that. I don't care for that as a business model. I don't care for that as a the cost benefit, return on investment. I don't like it in any way, shape, or form. All right, but ostrich eggs, I think I would like. Let's see, ostrich. And by the way, I think I've been misquoting. I think Johnny Hughes' calculation was actually 95.2% of the buy prices, the sell price in the scenarios. I've been saying 92.5, so it's actually 95.2, which makes the difference between the scenarios and what we're doing here even greater. But look at this, 60 and 40. We'd have to. I think we're going to put in some ostrich, and we're going to need to purchase some land to do that. But we got plenty of money now. Let's buy let's go over and expand this way. So we'll go over here and we'll put in ostrich, I think right up here next to our chickens. And let's do it like, all we got is, do we only have the small, or is there a bigger one? Oh, we don't have the large. Okay, small ostrich. Oh, they're cheap, but man, this might, I might not love this. Okay. Let's define our roads like this and like this. Now the ostrich, I think they do the manure. Let's see, what do they eat? They eat corn, sorghum, soy, linseed, and sunflower. None of that's a barn. I don't think we need a barn. That's the good news. So we can get by with a warehouse. How are we going to do this? We can do a warehouse. We could do house, warehouse, which is 6, and house, warehouse, which would be 12, and 4 times 3 would be 12, which would match perfectly. That would be 3, 6, 9, 12. I think that, and what I'm saying is we'll okay, I'm back. I built the ostrich. Apparently I had a brain cramp. I was thinking 12 for some reason. Don't know where it came from. We need 16, either 8 or 16 to match up with the houses. So we've got 8. We've got 8 organic and 8 non-organic ostrich. They make 6. We can see it here when it runs. They make 6 eggs per gathering, per cycle. You know, are they ever going to have any there? So 6 eggs per cycle for each one, and so 660. What is that? 60. 96. That would be 96 every time we gather. And if we look at, I'm just hung up on these numbers. I just cannot get these numbers straight in my head or how this works. This says we're making 80 a month, but we've been reading this 80 a month per animal. And we're making 96 per gathering here. Maybe 1,000 a month, or well, I don't know. I don't know how many gatherings are. Well, anyway, let's move on. I just reached the point. I mean, we're making money nicely now, and we are even making some money on the wheat where we're buying the flour. It's just barely making a profit. So I think I said I hate the whole slaughter thing, but we did discover in the zoo scenario that pigs actually work. So I think I'm going to go off and I'm going to let this run. I'm going to go off and set up a setup of pigs with the small pigsties, and then set up slaughterhouses and start slaughtering the pigs and see if that doesn't kind of push us over the inward. 875, we need about 125,000 to hit our goal. And I'm going to pause it now because I got some money. And I think if we could get some pigs going, or maybe pigs and boar, because they both work well, and do the organic meat, that would be great. Then we could smoke the organic meat. Let's just look at prices real fast. If we look at smoked organic pigs, going to sell at 77, and then versus, it's not as much as the smoked trout. Smoked trout for some reason is really high priced. I don't know why, but I like it because if we look at our production, over here, smoked carp, we're making 4,500 a month and at 114,000, and the trout 3,000 a month, which is less. We're making 178,000. So how are we? Let's see, trout. Do we have any trout meat? Let's run. Let this run a minute. See if we, between cell cycles, how many trout do we have? Trout. Look at this. 460, 560. Oh, okay. All right. We need to smoke more trout. We do. Let's go down here. We know the smokehouses are great. Let's build a smokehouse. Production smokehouse. They're inexpensive to build, and they just produce like crazy. And we'll go like this, and like this. We'll put in a house. Yeah, I think we'll put a house in like this with an offset of 1. And we'll put a warehouse in the middle here, kind of. We'll have it pointing this way in case we go. Well, I don't know if we can go any further. This may be the end of it until we buy more land. But check our power. Okay, so we're good on this. So yeah, let's go ahead. We're gonna smoke some more organic trout. Oh, look at all that. We may even double up on that and finish this thing off. No road connection. Oh yeah. And we need decorations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna put one to 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, and they'll get decorations from that. They really don't even need that. And we can start recruiting manufacturing people. 29, 27. Nope. You're too expensive, folks. 27, 28. Uh-oh. Nope, nobody. $28, $24. There we go. That's more like it. $28, $24. That's better. Okay, we've got a couple. And we're going to smoke some more trout. Smoke carp. Smoke. Smoked trout organic. That's what we want. $26 will work. Now we got one. She's already a level. Uh-oh, how could we have two houses that aren't full? Have I goofed somewhere? These are the last two I built. They're both full. No, they're not. I'm sorry. It's back here. This one's 8 of 8. 8 of 8. What in the world? Oh, it's this guy over here. This is house. 22. We do not want to use 22. Okay. Where are we? Over here. Hire manufacturing. 26 will work. Okay. And one more day we'll get another person. Speak of the devil. 26 will work. He's the only one. Okay. Okay, we've got that one up and running. And yeah, I know we have a sell order for it. And training just finished. Let's get some more started before month end. How many employees do we have? 192. I don't see that. 192. Our limit, I think our limit right now is 300. Yeah. It wouldn't hurt us. Let's do this one. We'll do the capacity again. We've done the main training that we need to do. Now let's see where we are. Look at this, 977. We're almost there, almost there. And I just saw us sell 570 of those. Oh no, that's not sales. That's people. They're being taken into here. And we don't have a lot of the bio carp. We're almost there, guys. We're almost at our goal of 1 million. Now these things, I don't think. Yeah, see, they don't make you any more money when there's a storm than they do when it's calm out. It's steady state. Okay. Now let's just see how much money we're making on our smoked organic trout. 270,000. I wouldn't be shocked if we're done here. No, we're not. Shucks. One more thing. We need one more thing. I started to say we could put in pigs and slaughter the pigs. I'm sure that would put us over it. Is there anything else we can do with smoked fish? We've got enough carp. We could smoke carp in a second factory here. Let's wait till one more sale till we have our money back. Do we have enough money? And we're going to hire some more manufacturing people and open a smokehouse for carp, and that should do it. That should end our little challenge. There comes our sales guy. There we go. Now let's build another smokehouse. Smoked fish have been kind of the key to our success here, I think. I think that's very fair to say. 28, that's too high. 26, there we go. smoked carp, organic. Uh, 24, that's good. We'll wait one more day and recruit another person, I hope, and then we'll check the numbers. I suspect we're already done. Hire, manufacturing. Well, maybe we'll wait another day. Too expensive. We're sticking by our rule, 2,700 max. What was that? We got a new animal. Oh, you know, I ran out of money as I was setting up one of these. I forget what it was. The second sheep, I guess. I couldn't buy all the animals, so we got a little breeding going on there. Hire, manufacturing. Oh, come on. Gotta stick to the rule. He's 2746. That's too much. $29. Crap. All right, this is going to do it. Here we go. 24. They always come in little groups like that. They're all affordable. Okay, Grace, come on down into that house right there. And we'll bump you up. We'll let this do one cycle and then we'll go check our there, it's produced one. Let's see if we're done. There we go. Good job. All right, we've hit $1 million in estimated budget or projected profit, however you want to look at it. Under extreme conditions, we've got a factory income of almost 1.6 million, 800,000 from our animal products, 43,000 from wind turbines. We're paying wages of almost 600,000 and buying $122,000 worth of food. So this is a great example to show you, if you're thinking about, the key on something like this would be to produce your own food. Nah. Because we're making 1.2 million a month with what we did, and we're buying every bit of food that's being eaten by an animal or consumed by that mill for the wheat. We're buying it all, and it's costing us a lot, $122,000 a month. But if we were to go out and try to farm early, we would fail because it's just too expensive. And I'm sorry when I say farm, grow crops. It's too expensive to set it up, and the yield is too slow, and it's no good. The game almost forces you to play this way. Look at the vet charges we're getting, and we looked at that and said, well, can we put our own vets out there and get away from those charges? And we don't seem to. Okay, but anyway, there you go. There's Farm Manager 2021 on all extreme settings. I do think that's a good-looking food company. It's not a farm. I wouldn't call that a farm at all. Although you could think of each of these, you could think of that as an ostrich farm, and that's whatever that was. Oh yeah, cow farm or whatever, dairy farm, and goat farm up there. You can think of them as little animal farms, so to speak. Anyway, I think it looks pretty good, and the windmills were nice. The windmills make you some money, but as we saw, they're not the same return on investment as the other things are. And hope you enjoyed that. I enjoyed playing that. It was fun to play it when it was more of a challenge like that. Put in the comments if you enjoyed that, if you want to see that again. I think I will go back and play, maybe finish out the scenarios or whatever. I do have another game I'm learning right now. I won't say what it is, but I am learning another game to do a series on it. But I gotta understand it a lot better before I'm going to start making videos on it. But anyway, hope you enjoyed that. I certainly enjoyed playing it, and we'll see you next time. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it'll help you become a better player. I hope you'll like, comment, and subscribe, and join us for our next Farm Manager 2021 video. Thank you.